Hello Internetians, my name is Josh, aka Ultraplayer, welcoming you to DBL D-League week number 8. Your New York Metagross are 6-1, coming off a interesting win last week against the Temple Decidueyes, and today we face our division rivals once more, starting with our only defeat, Gotham Golbats and Coach Shinetime. He was uploading his battles, and I did see his side of the battle versus us the first time, so I saw his team, I saw how he played, and I'm really hoping that this time is going to be something different. He's doing really well. I believe he is 5-2, I believe. I think he's 5-2. I can't remember who beat him. I know Stab beat him, and I can't remember the other one. Moving on. We have to be ready for him this time. It's really close in our division. Me, Stab, and Shine are all viable for playoffs. I'm 6-1, they're both 5-2, so I've got to make sure I be very, very careful. So, with that, let's go over his team once again. You'll remember his team from last time. If you do not, we'll go over it. Garchomp. Very good mixed attacker, can be Stealth Rocker. It's the fastest thing on his team, and it's also something he brought last time. He brought an offensive Stealth Rock variant with EQ, Dragon Claw, and Fire Blast, which proved very troublesome for my team, but it went down. He has a Togekiss, very versatile Mon, can run Active Class Setup, can run Defensive, can run Spinef, can run Choice Scarves, Choice Specs, blah 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 blah. Last time he ran an interesting set. That was my phone, so moving on. Sorry, it was somewhat important. He ran a Spadef set with Toxic, Defog, Air Slash, and I think Whirlwind? He didn't run Roost, that's all I remember. So, that was interesting. Very bulky, very hard to take down. He has a Slowbro, which he did not bring last time. I kind of understand, but I kind of feel like it could still come this time. Very bulky physical wall, can run Calm Mind sets, can run annoying sets, can run Toxic Thunder Wave, has Slack Off, has all kinds of coverage moves to run. Very slow though. And very low attack to work with, just special attack. Mega Gyarados. The bane of my existence from last battle. Very good setup sweeper. I really was predicting a bulkier Gyarados last time, but he brought Adamant, Dragon Dance for 3 attacks and he just blew me away in a 4-hour sleep. Very much more prepared for it this time. Here's an Arcanine, which he did not bring last time. He can bring it this time. I'm kind of scared of it if it's an offensive variant, depending on what I don't know. I feel like it could come, and it could be a threat, but if it doesn't, it's fine. That is one of his Z-move mons. If he does bring it, I very much expect an all-out pummeling, but we'll see what happens. He has a Tangrowth. Last time he brought a physically defensive variant with Sleep Powder. However, I don't know if he'll bring that again. He might bring a Spadef set, which I can see. With the Assault Vest and 4 attacks. He had a Heracross, something I was really expecting to bring to come last time, but it didn't, thank God. I really hope I don't see it again. Very physically based Mon, very scary, 4 times weakness of flying, but I'm pretty sure we can handle it. One way or another. He has a Nidoking. That thing proved to be scary. God, I'm sorry. That's the last time I should have. I think, maybe. Especially offensive Mon can run physically offensive, but then to run more towards special. Completely bodies my team. I do not have good switches to it. And he knew that last time. He brung a 4 attack set, Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt. I was really curious as to what Ice Beam was for, but I'm pretty sure it was for Hydreigon. So something I gotta watch out for using the OBS camera as my mirror. He's a Bronzong, which walls a good majority of my team, but he didn't bring last time, and I was really happy to see that. Probably because he would want, he proofs for some things, but then he'd get trapped by Duck Trio. Can run Stealth Rock, can run physically bulky, can run specially bulky, can run Trick-Beam Explosion, which I've run a million times, can run offensive Life Orb very rarely, but you mostly see defensive variants. Gyro Ball, Earthquake, Toxic, Stealth Rock, Hidden Power sometimes, Psychic, he's run before. Very slow. Not the strongest, but we'll see what happens. Electros is something he brought last time. That was his 6-1. He brought Garchomp, Togekiss, Gyarados, Tangrowth, Nidoking, and Electros. He's running a max defense, max special defense, impish, or relaxed assault vest variant to take on my Sylveon, but I'm perfectly okay if he does that again, because his EVs weren't sorted so well, and he could have maximized it better, and also I'm better prepared for that. So I gotta drink this off screen. Pretty sure. I don't want anyone to know how much I drink of that. Moving on. Super tired. Have to face him soon. Really pissed off because UPS is not delivering my package today. Tomorrow, I will get my package, and then soon I will be able to start a new project for you all. But moving on to our team. I don't have my team pulled up. Great. So here we go. This is the team we were bringing. We were bringing a lot of different stuff. We were only bringing three of the same things. Last time we brought... I'm trying to think of what we brought last time. I know we brought a Life Orb mixed Hydreigon. We brought a Fizdef Skarmory with Taunt. We brought Spadef Mesprit. We brought Spadef Vaporeon. We brought Life Orb Trio. And we brought a Expert Belt Rotom Fan. This time we are going to give him a headache, basically. And here's how. We have a sound-breaking core between Swellow and Sylveon, Pixie Plate Sylveon, Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball, Wish, and Protect. I don't really see much things that could really outspeed. I mean, I could, but invest a lot of speed to outspeed stuff like a Defensive Arcanine and a Defensive Togekiss, but I don't think I need to. I'm much better with the bulk. If I can remember what this bulk does, because I built this spread like a while ago, I think yesterday. No, it was 2 days ago. The speed is just to make sure I don't get speed crept by Electros and Sting Growth. But the HP and defense. So what this does, the HP I already know, gives me the ability to 1v1 a max modest Electros with Flash Cannon and not Acid Strike. Because last time you brought Knock Off, Drain Punch, Volt Switch, and Flash Cannon. This way I can take on that variant, even if he's not fully Spadef, he's fully Special Attack, I can take that on. And Wish Protect and beat it 1v1, and Hyper Voice will do a lot. It will 3-hit KO the set that he brought last time. With the defense and the HP, I can better tank hits from stuff like the Heracross. I believe I take a Banded Poison Jab, I can take on stuff like Hitmonchan, I can take on stuff like... I'm pretty sure Bronzong does not OHKO me with Heavy Slam. Sorry, personally in the background. I take on a vast majority of his team. One of the things that I really wanted to do with this team this time was make it really, really hard for Gyarados to have a setup. Like, it's really hard for Gyarados just to freely get a setup unless he's sub DD. If he's sub DD, then it's easier for him, but still kind of hard. Well, it's still easier for me to deal with if it's sub DD, because then he can't touch one of my mons. Well, he can't touch it as well. If he doesn't have Waterfall, then Sylveon does a lot more to it. If he doesn't have Waterfall, if he's sub DD, Crunch, Ice Fang, he just loses to Sylveon. Like, Sylveon comes in, Hyper Voice is gone. So does Swallow. So I don't expect sub DD, I expect a bulky set. But sub DD could just be used to dodge Toxic, which I am running on Hydreigon. Spoiler alert, that set is heat. Shadow Ball is there so I can better take on the Bronzong. If it's just Gyro Ball, I can handle it a lot better. And potentially beat it 1v1. And Hyper Voice is just a spammable move. I mean, I could run Side Shock to hit Nidoking, but like, I'm going to have better ways to handle Nidoking this time. I fully expect his switch in to be Electros or Heracross, or Electros or Bronzong, not the Nidoking, because that still takes a lot from Hyper Voice. And I have a decent switch into Nidoking, especially if he's not running Shadow Ball. I was really, really scared of Shadow Ball last time, but if he's going to be running Ice Moon, that's so much better for me. So that is my Sylveon. It's also there to keep Mesprit healthy, because I'm not going to be running the same trash that I did last time. I ran Z Psych-Up to try and stay healthy, but that, no. That just gives more free setup to Gyarados. I have to be different with how I play. So like I said, we are running a down-breaking course. We do have our Spec Swellow, which tears apart his team outside of Bronzong, but the Bronzong gets worn down easy, and he doesn't have a lot of ways to keep that Bronzong healthy. He does have Togekiss, true. I believe that gets Wish. Or I could have rest sleep talk. If he's rest sleep talk, good for him. But I have this set. So Boom Burst, like I said, bodies him. It does a lot to Gyarados. If I'm clicking Boom Burst, he does not get a free setup. He can straight attack me, but that's fine. I have enough speed to outspeed as fast as him on, which is the Garchomp. Which is really nice. And Max Modest just to hit as hard as possible, the rest in HP. Heat Wave is there for Bronzong, obviously, as well as giving me a move to keep Tangrowth at bay. If, well, it makes it so, the good thing about having Heat Wave over some random support move, like Roost or Tailwind, is I have Sleep Talk on there too, which means I can switch in on Sleep Powder from the Tangrowth, if I think that's what he's going to go for. And then no matter what, I'm in a good position when I click Sleep Talk. I can U-turn out of there and go into something that can beat it, like my Sylveon. If it's Sleep Powder, it's not Assault Vest, obviously. If I click Boom Burst, and it's taking a lot. And if I click Heat Wave, it's taking a lot too. So that's really nice. Not a lot of switch-ins to this. Not a lot of switch-ins. I don't know why I didn't plan for better. That boost in special attack that Swallow got is turning it into such a great mon. I love Swallow so much in this format. And I have Guts. He does not have a Ghost type. So if I'm Guts boosted, then U-turn does more damage. Like if I fall asleep, then U-turn is going to do 50% more damage. It wouldn't have done much in the first place, but hey, damage is damage. We learned that from Pokemon. So moving on to Skarmory. This is roughly the same spread that I ran last time, except I took a little bit out of defense and threw some more speed, just in case he tries to speed grab my own speed. Roost, Whirlwind, Stealth Rock, Braver. We took Taunt out, put Whirlwind on there because Taunt does stop Rest Talk Gyarados, which is something I was scared of. I'm fine if he's Rest Talk Gyarados. Then he needs more. He'll need a lot of defense. He won't be able to invest as much in speed, and then some of my faster threats like Swallow can outspeed him at +1, and Hitmonlee might be able to outspeed him at +2. I'm not sure. I don't think so, but it's a lot easier to handle it if it's Rest Talk. He's not going to be bulky enough to handle my Sylveon. There's one. If he's Rest Talk, then Hydreigon's most likely going to be able to take it on because its only move is going to be Waterfall. And then, like, I mean, I could see it being a problem now that I think about it, but like, if it's Rest Talk, I can still Whirlwind it out. Like, I don't need Taunt to shut it down. Whirlwind will still get rid of it, and then I can play around it more. Whirlwind also helps phase around so I can get more Stealth Talk damage on this team. I would love, especially since he only brought Togekiss as his hazard removal. I would love to run Spikes this match, but I can't. So we're not. Especially with that Regenerator for. But moving on. So that's our Skarmory. Almost same thing as last time. So we have a Hitmonlee. This is my E button to a offensive Gyarados. He just set up Dragon Dance. Like I said, if he sets up a Dragon Dance, he is never going to get 2. If he sets up on my Swallow locked into Heat Wave, he comes in on my Swallow locked into Heat Wave, I'm going hard into Hitmonlee or Skarmory. And I'm phasing that fucker out. Or I am high jumping it and destroying it. I'm faster than a +1 Gyarados. I OHKO it with high jump kick. And Mach Punch is around 40% should he get to +2. But if the only way he does get to +2 is, I'll show you, I'll talk about it later down the road. I have knockoff for this Slowbro and just the Slowbro because that's the only thing that really resists on his team, right? He has a Togekiss, that's right. That's why I have Poison Down. Nidoking resists high jump kick, but it does not take high jump kick. Resist does not mean live. And like I said, Mach Punch is there for Mach Punch. I outspeed a +1 Gyarados. And the reason I have 64 speedy or defense EVs and a little bit out of attack is because this lets me live a banded, adamant, extreme speed from an Arcanine, I believe. I know it's an extreme speed from Arcanine. I don't remember what the item was. But I'm pretty sure it's adamant band. That way, it can't revenge me that well. So is that. Oh god, this spread. Shit. So, let's talk about this mesh spread for a second. I forgot how crazy the spread was. 32 speed EVs is just like the Skarmory, just to make sure I outspeed stuff. So Assault Vest. This lets me handle the Nidoking very well. I do not get 2 KO'd after rocks by anything that he goes for unless he's modest. Or he's like physical with Mega Horn. But if he's physical with if he's mixed with Mega Horn, that's one thing. But if he's physical with Mega Horn, that's another. Like if he's mixed with Mega Horn, that's really, really bad. But that gives me a free switch into Swellow and something starts dying. If he's physical with Mega Horn, then I can take it on a lot better with Skarmory. But I don't expect that, because Mega Horn's unreliable. So I think this is the same set I had last time, except I have U-Turn over Psychic. The HP lets me handle Hitmonchan. It's a really good answer to Hitmonchan. I mean, I do have Sylveon, but this is a good backup. He can't do shit to me. Ice Punch is his best move against me, and after Rocks I'm not OHKO'd, or 2 KO'd. So that's nice. And then I maximize my Spadef so I can really, really take on that Nidoking. He will struggle against me. Zen Headbutt, I believe, is a guaranteed OHKO. Ice Punch and Thunder Punch are really good against his team. You saw that I ran Rotom Frost last time. It would have done a lot of work, but he did have that Electros. Zen Headbutt does a good amount to Electros. Ice Punch will do a lot to Garchomp and Togekiss and Tangrowth. And the, not Nidoking, because I have Zen Headbutt. Zen Headbutt hits the Hitmonchan and the Nidoking. Thunder Punch hits that Gyarados, especially before Mega Evolution. Zen Headbutt hits the Heracross, and then Bronzong gets whittled down, which is really nice. So, you'll also see that I'm running Volt Turn, which is really nice, because that helps me get in stuff like these two really, really well, and just start breaking down his core. So hopefully, Hitmonlee can win late game. And last but not least, we have our Hydreigon. So, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for the opportunity to run a defensive Hydreigon, because it's so good. Especially in this. Ice Fang at +2 will not, an Adamant Ice Fang from Mega Gyarados will not OHKO Hydreigon. And this is the best thing he has to set up on. Because I don't do a lot to it with Dragon Balls. I do 30, I think. No, somewhere around there. But here's the thing. So I'm in with Hydreigon, and he comes in with Mega Gyarados. He goes for DD, I go for Toxic. He loses 6%. Then he can Ice Fang if he wants. I believe Ice Fang. Yeah, Ice Fang with 2 KOs, so that will be his best play. Or he can Dragon Dance. Either way, I get off a D-Pulse and more toxic damage. I get off 28, I believe, something around there, and then 12% of toxic damage. So now he's down to 54. If he's at +1, and then the next turn he kills me, and then he's down even further, and he's in range of anything from my Hitmonlee. If I come in on him, I still beat him down. If I come in on him as he Dragon Dances, because he's at +1, and I get off a Toxic, and I can start whittling him down. If he's only at +1, like he D-dances as I come in, and I go for Toxic, I see Ice Fangs, and I do 6%, right? And then he Ice Fangs again, and I come in with Hitmonlee and I kill it. But if he Dragon Dances twice, then I get up another 40% on him, and I put him almost in range of Hitmonlee. I just had to, I'll probably have to sack him on if he gets in on anything else. But if he gets in on anything else, I can see him set up on Mesprit. He can't set up on Skarmory because I'll Whirlwind him. I do not want to lock myself in Heat Wave with this. I just want to lock into Boom Burst anytime that Gyarados is around. So he won't be able to set up on that. He can't set up on this, and he can't set up on this, because I'm not letting this thing, I'm not clicking any move with this thing other than High Jump Kick until Gyarados is gone. I will not give him that setup again. I hope. So with that, oh, I forgot to mention the rest of it. Toxic Roost, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, it's the best coverage I want in Flash Cannon, but it doesn't matter because I Toxic the, Togekiss anyway. And wear it down. Especially since he didn't bring Dazzling last time, which is a mistake on his part, I believe. Like, I really feel like he should have done that. 20 special attack EVs means that 2 hit KO Nidoking after Rocks and Arcanine, I believe. So there's that. And then 100 speed EVs, I believe. Yeah, This will let me outspeed the set that he brought last time. Last time he brought 256 speed, 224 adamant, I believe was what, or 224 adamant was his spread, and that gives him enough to outspeed a Swallow at +1. So this will outspeed that, and I can Toxic before he Dragon Dances, or attacks, or whatever. So with that, I'm gonna get out of here because it's almost 6 o'clock, and he said he wanted to battle at 5:30, even though he has not messaged me yet, I don't believe. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow, and then I'll see you Wednesday, hopefully, for my new project. I'll see you later. Hope you guys enjoyed.